Hey, this is Max with Aura, and today we're talking about how to spot a romance scam. Is the person you're dating actually a scammer? Romance scammers take advantage of how we're all looking for that special connection in life. In this scam, fraudsters, usually from a foreign country, emotionally manipulate victims into sending them money, gift cards, or sensitive information. So if something seems off about the person you've been speaking with, stop what you're doing, take a step back, and look for these red flags of a romance scam. But first, how do romance scams actually work? Well, they all follow a similar pattern. Fraudsters create fake profiles on dating apps, websites, and social media. They then identify their targets. And once you're in an online relationship, they tend to escalate quickly. They might tell you they love you or even propose in a matter of weeks. And once you're hooked, they ask for favors. And when you realize that they are a scammer, they disappear, and you're left embarrassed and out of the money that they stole from you. These scammers have become masters at playing with your emotions. It's sad, but many of the victims continue with the relationship even after they start to suspect that they're being scammed. So what should you be on the lookout for to prevent being a victim? Here are the top warning signs of a romance scam. Number 1, they can't access their bank account. Romance scammers will often claim that they're dealing with a banking issue. Maybe they can't get into their account, or they're unable to deposit their usual pay and need help getting money. But if you do send them money, they'll always have an excuse as to why they can't pay you back. And if you give them your banking details to deposit their pay, they'll use that to commit financial fraud and empty your account. In almost every case, the easiest way to spot a romance scammer is simply if they ask you for money. And never send money or banking details to anyone you've never met in person. Red flag number 2, they come into money and need help getting it into the United States. This is known as the unexpected money scam. A fraudster will use their backstory to claim that they've come into money abroad and they want help getting it back into the US. They'll ask you to either front them the cash to help them get the money out of the country, or they'll request your financial information, after which a banker will reach out to organize the transfer. But in both cases, you'll only lose your money. The next red flag, they want you to hold on to a valuable package for them. This romance scam is where the scammer asks to send you a package. They'll claim that they've got something of value in it and they need to get it out of the country. And when you accept, they can now use your home address to commit a change of address scam or other types of identity theft. But the more likely outcome is that the package that they send you will get stuck in customs. You just need to pay a fee to release it. The scammer will then tell you not to worry and that the package is more valuable than the fee. But once you pay it, another fee will appear and the scammer will just disappear. The next red flag, they quickly tell you that they love you or even propose. To get you hooked on the scam, fraudsters want to move the online romance forward quickly. To do this, they'll express their deep feelings for you and even tell you they love you within the matter of days or weeks. While it's completely normal to feel excited by a new relationship, there's a big difference between legitimate emotions and love bombing. Deemed a warning sign of abuse by psychologists, love bombing is when someone expresses an extreme amount of affection in a very quick amount of time. Scammers will also use this as an opportunity to get you to pay for a fiancé fee. That allows them to come back into the country and marry you. So be cautious of anyone who moves quickly or even proposes before you've met. It can be difficult to admit that you've been scammed on a dating site. But if you see these warning signs and still aren't convinced, there are a few final steps that you can take. First, research their name and photos. And do a reverse Google image search of their photos. Just drag and paste their photo into Google and see what comes up. And if there are multiple social media profiles or the photos are publicly available, it could be a scam. So here's what to do if you think that you might be a victim of a romance scam. The first thing that you need to do is break off contact with them and stop answering any messages. Next, don't send them or stop sending them any more money. And flag their account on the dating site. Check your financial statements and set up fraud alerts. Next, file a police report. And for added protection, consider an identity theft and fraud monitoring solution like Aura. So if you're ready for ironclad identity theft protection, head over to aura.com and get a 14-day free trial. We'll see you next time.